You are truly amazing. Your body is amazing. You are exactly where you were meant to be in this moment. How do you know that? Because you're here. If you weren't meant to be here, you would be somewhere else. So just as Matt Kahn says, I share this almost every day. In order for you to be who you were born to become, life couldn't have happened any other way. You've done nothing wrong. You were here for a reason. Your life has brought you to this moment. And this moment is a perfect moment for you to learn and to grow. And so I was working with someone earlier this week, and when I guide someone through the therapeutic process, I listen and I ask questions. And almost always the content of the therapy session and the answers are provided by the individual. And so I just asked, she was very caught up in her head, very anxious, and she said that her head was just chaotic. So I said, okay, let's go ahead and just take a few deep breaths. So I had her close her eyes, and I had her take a few deep breaths with me, like I've done with you multiple times here on this channel. And then after she took a few deep breaths, I just asked, now that you've taken those breaths, what do you notice? And she said in her mind, she noticed someone yelling. And I said, okay, with that person, if you could tell that person something, what would you say? She then expressed the thoughts that she had towards that person. And I said, okay, now that you've expressed that, what do you notice? And she said, that person is still yelling. So I say, well, what do you notice about that? She says that I can't control that. And I said, okay, and what do you notice about that? And then she says, oh, I see that I couldn't control my sister being taken away. I said, how old were you? She said, I was 4 years old when my 2-year-old sister was taken away and put in a different foster home. And I couldn't control that. I couldn't save her. And so then we said, well, what do you notice about that? And she went through this forgiveness experience where she was able to forgive herself and say, okay, knowing what you know now, what would you say to your 4-year-old self? And she expressed those thoughts and those feelings. And then I said, now what do you notice? And she said, I noticed my 4-year-old self running around playing and smiling. And so I said, well, what do you notice about that? And she says, I notice a lot of relief. And so all of this was done just by taking a few deep breaths and me asking her, what do you notice? So your body, your mind can do the same thing for you. It really comes down to what questions are you asking? And so tonight I invite you to ask yourself, after taking a few deep breaths, what do you notice? And then when you notice that, what do you notice about that? What do you notice about that? And just see where it takes you. Write these answers down if you feel so inclined. Just speak them out loud. Do it in your mind. Whatever you feel is best for you. Guide yourself through this experience. See what comes up. And then share with me. I'd love to hear your experiences with that. What came up for you? Did you have an experience where you learned something new about you? Did you find some answers that you've been looking for? Because most of the answers that you truly desire are already within you. You are a miracle, and you do have a purpose. You are here for a reason, and you make the world a better place by you being you. So thank you for being you. I see you. I'm grateful for you. And that's why I'm here at Hope to Cope every single day, checking in with a message of hope and to give you a reminder that you're a miracle, you have a purpose, and to guide you on your journey inward to help you connect more with yourself. Because when you live in alignment with who you truly are, you live your purpose, it benefits me. It benefits the whole world. Your breakthroughs are my breakthroughs. My breakthroughs are your breakthroughs. We are connected at a very deep level, and it's beautiful. So thank you for being you. Thank you for being here with me today. If today's message was for you, go and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.